The harsh fluorescent light felt like an interrogation lamp on Benjamin's pale face. He sat rigidly, his fingers drumming a staccato rhythm on the steel table. Across from him, Agent Schmidt shuffled papers, his expression unreadable. "You wanted to see me?" Schmidt asked, his voice flat. "Said it was urgent?" Benjamin stopped drumming. "It's about the MRX case," he said, his voice a low murmur. Schmidt's eyebrows shot up. "You have information about MRX?" Benjamin leaned forward, a sly smile playing on his lips. "More than information, Agent. I have a story to tell you. A story about the greatest hack no one ever saw coming." Berlin was Benjamin's playground, a city that never slept, always buzzing with life and endless possibilities. From a young age, the city's pulsating energy seemed to flow through him, filling him with an insatiable curiosity and drive. This energy manifested in a hunger for knowledge, a relentless pursuit of understanding the world around him. He had a thirst for the unknown, always seeking out new adventures and challenges. His playground wasn't swings and slides, but the labyrinthine world of code, a digital universe waiting to be explored. His father, a software engineer, inadvertently gave him the keys to this digital kingdom. A forgotten password, a simple oversight, a misplaced book on programming languages. These were all it took to ignite Benjamin's passion. By the time he was a teenager, Benjamin could navigate the digital world with an ease that bordered on the supernatural, mastering complex systems effortlessly. He started small, pranks mostly, testing his skills in harmless ways, diverting school funds to buy everyone pizza, a gesture that made him a hero among his classmates. Hacking into the local cinema to screen his favorite movie for free, turning an ordinary night into an unforgettable experience. These were harmless, victimless crimes that marked him as a digital Robin Hood among his peers, a legend in the making, but deep down, Benjamin craved more. He felt a void that these small acts couldn't fill. He yearned for a challenge, a purpose that went beyond teenage mischief, something that would truly test his abilities. He found it in the most unexpected of places, the captivating gaze of a girl named Marie, whose eyes seemed to hold secrets of their own. Marie was different. She was a mystery, a puzzle that no one could quite solve, an enigma wrapped in flowing black clothes and a rebellious spirit. Her presence was magnetic, drawing people in with her intensity and passion. She saw through Benjamin's geeky facade, recognizing the simmering intelligence beneath. To her, he wasn't just another coder, he was a mind waiting to be unleashed. She introduced him to a world beyond lines of code, a world of social injustice, political corruption, and corporate greed. She opened his eyes to the realities that lay hidden beneath the surface of society. It was Marie who first challenged him to use his skills for something bigger than himself. She pushed him to think beyond his comfort zone, to see the potential for change that lay within his grasp. "Information is power, Benjamin," she'd said, her eyes intense and unwavering, "and you have the power to expose the truth." "You can be the one to make a difference," she insisted, her voice filled with conviction. "You can shine a light on the darkness." Their first target was a local politician notorious for accepting bribes, a man who had built his career on lies and deceit. Benjamin, fueled by a potent cocktail of youthful idealism and burgeoning love for Marie, slipped into the politician's digital life. He navigated through layers of security with ease, driven by a newfound purpose. He unearthed a trail of dirty money, exposing the man's corruption to the world. The evidence was irrefutable and the impact was immediate. The thrill of it was intoxicating, the rush of adrenaline, the sense of accomplishment. It was unlike anything he had ever experienced. The feeling of righting wrongs, of fighting for something bigger than himself, was addictive. He felt a sense of purpose that he had never known before. This was no longer about pranks, this was about making a difference. It was about using his skills to bring about real change. It was the birth of a hacker with a conscience. A new chapter in his life, guided by Marie's unwavering belief in him. The success of the politician hack emboldened Benjamin. He wasn't alone. He found kindred spirits online, other young hackers disillusioned with the world and eager to use their skills for good. Together, they formed Clay, a loosely organized collective of hacktivists united by a shared sense of justice. They were the digital Robin Hoods of the 21st century, stealing information from the corrupt and powerful and distributing it to the public. Their exploits became bolder, their targets more high-profile. They exposed environmental crimes by multinational corporations, revealed human rights abuses by authoritarian regimes, and leaked classified documents that proved government wrongdoing. With each successful hack, Clay's notoriety grew. They became a thorn in the side of the establishment, a constant reminder that even in the digital age, no secret was safe. But their daring would soon come at a price. Section 5. Breaching the BND a step too far. The German Federal Intelligence Service, the BND, was a fortress, its digital walls seemingly impenetrable. But to Benjamin it was just another challenge, the ultimate test of his abilities. The BND represented everything Clay stood against: secrecy, surveillance, and the unchecked abuse of power. Exposing their secrets, Benjamin argued, would be a victory for transparency and accountability. The hack itself was a masterpiece of digital subterfuge. Weeks of planning, countless lines of code, and a healthy dose of luck allowed Benjamin to breach the BND's defenses. What they found inside sent shockwaves through Germany and beyond. Evidence of illegal surveillance programs, covert operations in foreign countries, and even assassinations. The revelations shook the German government to its core. But the victory was bittersweet. The BND hack had made them public enemy number one. They had poked the hornet's nest, and now the hornets were swarming. Section 6. Murder and Mistrust. Krypton, their youngest and most talented member, was found dead in his apartment. A supposed suicide, but Benjamin knew better. Krypton was meticulous, disciplined, the last person to take his own life. Paranoia gripped the group. The authorities were closing in, their digital dragnet tightening. Was Krypton's death a warning? Had someone infiltrated their ranks? Trust, once the bedrock of their bond, crumbled. Accusations flew, friendships fractured. The weight of their actions, the knowledge that they were playing a deadly game, threatened to tear them apart. Benjamin, haunted by Krypton's death and consumed by guilt, vowed to find the truth. He knew that somewhere out there, lurking in the shadows of the digital world, was the real enemy. An enemy far more dangerous than they could have ever imagined. Section 7. Unmasking MRX. MRX, a phantom in the digital realm, became their target. He was a master manipulator, a puppet master pulling the strings of chaos from the safety of anonymity. Benjamin suspected MRX was behind Krypton's death, pulling strings within the government. He was determined to expose him, to make him pay for what he had done. The hunt for MRX was a digital odyssey. Benjamin, operating on instinct and fueled by grief and rage, followed a trail of digital breadcrumbs across the globe. He hacked into secure servers, infiltrated government databases, and even tapped into the dark web. His pursuit led him to a secluded estate in Switzerland. There, in a heavily guarded mansion, Benjamin found him MRX. But the truth was far more shocking, far more personal than he could have ever imagined. Section 8. Witness protection and a shocking truth. The world gasped as the true identity of MRX was revealed. Marie's father, a prominent businessman with deep ties to intelligence agencies around the world. This revelation sent shockwaves through the community, leaving everyone in disbelief. He had been manipulating them all along, using Clay for his own twisted agenda, pulling strings from the shadows to achieve his sinister goals. Benjamin had brought down a monster, but at a terrible cost. The victory felt hollow as the price he paid was far too great. His world, his beliefs, his love for Marie, all shattered into pieces. The betrayal cut deep, leaving scars that would never fully heal. He entered witness protection, seeking refuge from the fallout of his actions. The authorities provided him with a safe house, a place to hide from the chaos he had inadvertently unleashed. He was given a new identity, a new life far away from the digital battleground. A fresh start, but one that came with its own set of challenges. But his past haunted him. The memories of what he had done and what he had lost lingered like ghosts in the corners of his mind. He couldn't escape the memories, the guilt, the knowledge that he had been a pawn in a deadly game. Then came the revelation that would change everything. The therapist assigned to him, a woman named Hannah, noticed something peculiar about him. Her keen observations led her to a startling discovery. His mannerisms, his speech patterns, even his handwriting would change subtly from one session to the next. It was as if she was speaking to different people each time. Benjamin Engel, she realized, was not one person, but many. The truth was more complex than anyone had imagined. He suffered from dissociative identity disorder, a coping mechanism developed in response to a traumatic childhood event he couldn't remember. This revelation added another layer to the already intricate web of his life. Section 9. The Greatest Escape. Hannah, bound by doctor-patient confidentiality, kept his secret. But she also saw an opportunity. Benjamin's alters, each with their unique set of skills and personalities, had been unknowingly working together all along. They were the ones who had orchestrated the greatest hack, the escape from witness protection. While one personality distracted the guards, another hacked into the security system. A third personality, a master of disguise, walked out the front gate unnoticed. Benjamin Engel was gone. Or rather, they were. Dispersed into the digital ether, a collective consciousness existing solely in the vast expanse of the internet. Hannah, watching the news reports of Benjamin's impossible escape, allowed herself a small smile. He was free. They were free. The greatest hack wasn't breaching the BND or exposing MRX. It was the hacking of Benjamin's own mind, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit even when fractured.